So let's get straight into your reading. So now those of you who've been watching me for a while, you know how I operate. The first half of this reading is going to be about you and your situations. Second half is going to be about your soulmate, okay? How they're feeling for you, what's going on. Now, keep in mind the past, the present, anything can come out. But just remember, in a general reading, the energies can be flip-flopped, okay? Um, and also, it may not resonate with your situation, okay? Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And for something tailored to your specific situation, you will need a private reading, okay? So let's get started here, Virgo. We have the Emperor. And also the Three of Wands. You know, there's this energy coming out, and I don't know why I'm feeling this. Just to start off, if you were, there's an Aries energy coming through. Okay, I feel an Aries. Okay, this may be a friend or someone romantic. It could be a family member. There's an Aries who is very arrogant. And I feel though like they're coming out almost as like wanting your forgiveness. They're kind of figuring out, I feel, what to do. They're also kind of realize there's this energy of them. I feel an air. I keep feeling like it's an Aries. Okay, but it can be someone with like Aries tendencies or someone that makes you think of an Aries. There's just this kind of energy. Also, I'm hearing this like someone, it doesn't need to be an Aries, but like I'm hearing this in my head. Someone who thinks like the end justifies the means. There's like an energy here of someone who wants to say thank you, who was maybe ungrateful before of your friendship, of your relationship. I do feel them kind of watching you. There's an energy here of someone who wants to apologize, and you may have them on block. Could be like a friend or a family member who you were fighting with, or like, you know, not even fighting. It's more like I feel you may have just let them go because their actions were very, I keep feeling that the end like justifies the mean, and that's not good energy. Not all the time. This is someone like who is out for themselves, and I'm really feeling like they're trying to act like they're, I don't know, they're A-okay, you know, and they may have a lot of money coming through. But there is this energy of you had an influence on them, and they may want to tell you this. They really hurt you, whoever this person was. But I feel like you don't have the time of day for them right now, and they may know this. I feel like this is someone who was very in and out in your life. If this is a friend, this feels like a bit of a fair weather friend. If you know what I mean when I say that, you know, they're there when times are good, and then when things go sour, or like they're going through you're going through they kind of leave, or they don't have time for emotional support. They feel like that, like a fair weather friend. And you're coming out like, I don't have time for that. You may have put up with it for a while, and it feels like maybe if you tried to deepen the relationship, they didn't want anything of it. I feel like this is someone who you're not reaching out to at all. No, your nose is up. But there is an energy here of they. Let me just see. It's weird for this to come out as an opening message, but it must be meant for someone. Let me just see, because I am feeling that they want to or they're thinking about you. Let me just see. Will they take any action towards you? This can even be a friend who may have feelings for you as well. Or like they want to confess something. Let me just see. Because feeling it is, let me see. Do they want to take action? Are they going to? Because I feel there needs to be an apology spoken for some reason. I feel they may have betrayed your friendship. Are they planning to apologize? Ooh, the Hangman reversed. I feel like yes. I feel yes. I do feel an apology coming. There is this energy coming through. The Hangman reversed is someone who has like an aha moment. And I feel like that it's reversed. I feel like the aha moment is coming. I'm feeling like 4 weeks. Could be around the holidays or like between 4 weeks and 4 months. I also feel an energy like, let's say this is a friend who got into it with a boyfriend or a girlfriend. They seem like the type that drops their friends or drops people in their life when they get into relationships. It could be a family member too, whatever. But I feel like they got into it with someone who kind of bombarded them, but is out for their money. And it feels like when that relationship falls apart, I'm saying it for a reason, when. It feels like they're going to be hurt and come to you. So just know that. The Tower. Yeah, there's an energy here of they will come to you hurt, begging. Someone's about to. I also feel like an energy of maybe things that you said to them, they kind of scuffed it off or like brushed it off. But then they're going to get a tower moment and learn their lesson. Something's going to hit them really hard, and it feels like it's something that's happened to them quite a bit in their life, but this time feels like it's the kicker. I do feel it could be someone with hidden romantic feelings for you as well. Hey, but someone seems to be in that Aries energy and the more darker side of Aries, which is that energy of the end justifies the means. In other words, like I'll sacrifice whatever to get what I want. That's the dark side of an Aries or even like fire signs. Of fire itself. That's like the darker side of it. So no matter what sign it is, that's what I'm feeling was an opening message for you. So let's get into your, you now. So please, dear angels, dear God, dear universe, please for Virgo. What is going on with Virgo in Virgo's life? Wow, the Nine of Pentacles. This is your energy, 100% Virgo. You're coming out like I feel you've been through quite a bit of heartbreak and you have really mastered yourself. A lot of things have come to an end. I feel that you may have been worrying about, obsessing over. I'm really feeling good energy around you. I feel like your work has been picking up. I feel like you're very financially stable right now. I feel like your attitude is what is bringing this to you as well. Like when things go wrong, you're maintaining, like again, life is messy. And you're maintaining this attitude. Like let's say something comes, and just something very unpredictable that kind of throws your day off. Let's say I'm seeing like maybe some of you could have gotten a flat tire in the past couple of months or, anything like that, that inconveniences your day or there's like an accident, whatever, on the road, or like a fender and now all the traffic is built. You're not letting things like that or something breaks in the house. You're not letting it disrupt your flow. You're taking it very realistically. Wow, and I just saw 10:10 on the timer. You're going with the flow. You're taking life as it comes. You almost like don't care. Like, hey, whatever happens, I'm good. Wow, the Six of Pentacles. I also feel an energy of reciprocity. There's this energy of, I feel you've made some adjustments in your life in the past couple of months. Even recently, what it's feeling is like you're only allowing people in your life who are able to have the capacity, the emotional capacity, to reciprocate with you. You're not letting people use you anymore. There's an energy of maybe where you were once like very too, I almost want to say too kind or too giving. You're reserving that for people who can reciprocate with you. I feel like this card wants to come out, and I didn't even use this. The Seer. Future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. You may be seen by many people, Virgo, as a seer. A lot of you may be intuitive. Some of you may even, I don't know, like read energies. Okay, you may not, some of you may do it professionally, I don't know, or some of you out there may just do it, what's the word I want? Like recreationally or amateur, but you still are able to give that guidance. Now, I also feel an energy like there may have been someone around you who, I don't know, like they know that you're able to see things, and it may be someone who took advantage of it. Let's say you're able to read energies. This may be someone who came at you too hard, always expecting you to do things for them and, feel energies and make them feel better. It's not how it works. I feel like you're viewed by many as a source of wisdom, but I feel like someone may have taken advantage of that. You're not letting people take advantage of your gifts, of you in general, of your wisdom. Three of Cups. I feel like you've learned how to deal with people who don't respect you. This Seer card is really making me feel like wisdom. You're learning what to say and when not to say it. I also feel like your priority, you're getting, or you're readjusting your priorities, and you're kind of in this energy of like, I don't want to be around losers. This is how it's coming out, and it may sound a little judgmental, but oh well. There's like this energy. I want to be around people who have, I don't know if it's vision or, positive spirits. And when I say positive spirits, it's more like people who, God, this came out even in Leo's reading, this kind of energy of, and it doesn't mean, people who don't have issues, right? We all have issues. We all hurt. We all cry. We all get angry. It's more like, I'm saying like people who don't let that fester. They vent. They get it out to you, but then they're open to advice and they work to fix their problems. They don't just come to you to like be a dumping ground. You're getting rid of these people. You're seeing, I feel this Seer card is you seeing people kind of for what they are and their intentions. Future, this here seeking guidance makes me feel like a lot of people come to you for guidance, which you're happy to give. But I also feel like you are taking care of yourself. I also feel an energy too, like with this Seer. Always remember, like the seers, right? They need guidance as well. So even though you may have all the answers, this seeking guidance, there's like an energy of you're learning when to go to other people for guidance. When maybe I don't have the answer for this, or maybe I need a little guidance myself. You're coming out as knowing when to do that and also who to go to. I also feel like you're very focused on your future, like building up your finances, building up your career. Also, like your friend circle, your relationships. be them romantic or not. There's like an energy of your standards have adjusted, especially romantically, where you once were giving maybe certain benefits of the doubt, you're not. Or certain benefits of doubt, you're not really doing that anymore. You're kind of seeing where things are already going to go just by meeting someone. You're that's how you're coming out. Look at this heartbreak. I feel an energy like you conquered a lot of things. You're coming out as a winner right now, Virgo. This is really nice. And I feel here like you understood. I'm feeling this too. Whatever heartbreak you went through, you are seeing and understanding the purpose of that, of whatever troubles you may have. You're not letting it suffocate you, or where you're becoming like feeding off of it, or like you want to cry every day. There's this energy of mastering your own emotions, your own heartbreak, things that hurt you, anger, whatever. Even an energy of, like when you're tired now, let's say there's a big energy of true self-care coming through, where when you need to take a break now. You don't try to be the superhero like Superman, Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Green Lantern, whatever. You're not being the superhero to everybody and at all times. When you need a break, and this is leading to you. This is leading to a lot of abundance. Things that you used to maybe fight about, right, or get annoyed. There's like this energy of, you may still get annoyed, but you're not. How do I say this? Like, you're not feeding into it anymore. You learned how to kind of let people be who they are, let situations unfold. It's almost like an energy of detachment, but the good kind. You've become very attuned to your own emotions and know when you need some time to, pick up your own pieces. And I also feel, though, there's this like energy again coming through of, with this seer card, of being very picky and choosy about who you share your wisdom with. Very independent energy, but it's like a good kind of independent. It's not like the type of independence that will push people away from you. Emperor, wow. There's that Aries energy coming through again. But I am feeling this Emperor, though, more as like you've embraced the masculine, or the divine masculine, and there's an energy of, with it blending with your feminine, it's making you more whole. There's a synergy happening within you. You're knowing when to be logical and when to be emotional, when to draw on your masculine and when to draw on your feminine, and you really are combining these. I'm seeing it as like enmeshed together like this. And what happens, or what has happened here, there's like a synergy happening in your life. The sum of the two, when the two work in tandem, the Emperor and the Empress, the masculine and the feminine, it creates a synergy. Virgo, you're doing very well for yourself right now, and I feel a lot of people have noticed. I feel a lot of people who maybe took you for granted, or underestimated you. They're kind of seeing you now and wanting a piece. Maybe things, also like that you said a while ago, about certain people, because I do feel you're very intuitive. It feels like at first maybe they thought you were crazy. Okay, but then look at that. I just saw 2022, 222 on the timer. angel number. Things that you may have said in the past about things like wisdom wise or just advice, it feels like people are recognizing you as being a seer in a way. Like you just know. And they may have thought you were crazy at first, took it for granted, like, no, what is nuts. And now that they don't have that in their life anymore, it's like, great. They're regretting it. Someone's getting like a piece of humble pie and realizing that Virgo, the hermit, was right. Virgo was right. There's someone who's like pissed because you were right. That's just tough, isn't it? Whoever this is that's there's an energy here of I feel them kind of getting over it. They're still a little immature, but there's an energy here of it's a little difficult for them to swallow that piece of humble pie. If they don't, it'll just sit with them. Some of them may still be trying to prove you wrong, but it'll blow up in their face. The truth is the truth, no matter how you try to sugarcoat it or not. And I feel like this is something you understand and recognize, even in your own life. People are recognizing you, Virgo, and it feels like it's more, people who didn't want to listen to you or kind of like take your advice about things. There's something about someone seeing how foolish they were for like doubting you. Could also be an energy of, I'm feeling too, like someone who thought you wouldn't be anything or amount to anything is kind of eating their hat. Good for you. A lot of you may be gaining notoriety. There is an energy here of, what I feel like people who they could have cut you off. You could have cut them. There's like this energy here of now that you're gaining success or now that you're in a good, like people who want to come back, like again, those fair weather type people, you're in this energy of, yeah, bullshit. Get out of here. We just kind of come, to ride the limo with you, but don't take the bus when the limo breaks down. I feel a lot of jealousy around as well. Those of you who are interested in new love, I'm feeling an energy here of you've been turning down a lot of people. There's this energy, I feel you have very high standards, and there's like an energy of I don't feel you're interested in anything frivolous, people who are not emotionally available, who aren't interested even in friendship. There's like an energy of I feel they need to come at you in the right energy for you to even entertain them. You may go out on like one date, and if you get that feeling, it's just nope. I'm feeling more like emotional availability, and it's like you have no regrets of saying goodbye to people now. especially like people who are emotionally manipulative, insecure, you know, I don't know what I'll do with myself if you don't take me, whatever, like that kind of crap. People who view you as like an object or, you know, something for them to benefit off of, even energy wise. Uh-uh. You're coming out as like, I'm good. You want an equal, not a project. A partner, not a project. You know, and that's not to say, you know, that people aren't going to have issues, right? We all have our issues, but it's how you deal with your issues. There's certain things, though, that you're not tolerating. Let me just see new love. There is an energy here of a new relationship, I feel, that is possible if you so choose it. I feel an energy like you may intimidate a lot of people, Virgo. There's this big energy here of you you may be like very blunt in your dealings with people in life. I feel like you don't sugarcoat anything for anybody, but it's not done in a cruel way. It's done in a kind of like loving way. It's more like an energy of, well, people deserve the truth. Why would I feed them bullshit? And this may be a little intimidating to people, but I am feeling like an energy of someone wants to approach you, ask you out on a date. You are picky. Better to be picky, though, with no standards. But I do feel an energy of like once, I am feeling an energy of trust being established at some point. It feels like, remember, if you want a relationship to, you know, don't put your standards up on Mount Everest, okay? Nobody can reach you there if you're up in the clouds. I'm Mount Olympus here. You know, but there is this energy, though, of I feel you, when you feel emotionally comfortable with someone, you will give someone a chance. I see you giving someone a chance, you know, and it could be like an energy of, you know, oh, okay, like when you first meet, you're just a little, you know, unsure. But then I feel you giving them a chance. Someone's going to, or someone views you as that person, but I feel like it's someone that you will feel emotionally safe with and comfortable with. You know, that doesn't maybe, let's say if you're intuitive, you know, that doesn't take advantage of you, use you all the time as like a dumping ground. You're not for that. Venting is okay. Let me see now this energy of this person. This other one, this past one, because it's coming out. Please, dear angels, dear God, dear universe. Okay, there's someone who you were dealing with, I feel, even without the card. There's someone who is what's the word I want? Like, avoiding, a little ashamed. There's like an energy of someone who is very focused on their career, and I feel it as, but it's more like obsessive. It's more like, oh my God, like I can't focus on love. I have to make this. I have to do that. They're kind of like it's someone who's a little emotionally detached. I also feel like someone who, when they're guilty, this feels like someone who is, when they're guilty, they may run and hide, like ashamed, as opposed to facing the music. They don't seem to do well with confrontation or like admitting that they're wrong. I feel like it's someone who's a little insecure, like nervous, when they know they did something wrong. Let me see what the cards are now, because I didn't even look at them. Okay, ooh, the Queen of Cups. Okay, there's an energy here, this past person. What are these two? Wow, the Empress. There's that pride. The Empress and the Ten of Cups. A lot of cups. This is someone who I feel feels very guilty right now. It feels like it's someone who underestimated you. I feel, it feels like a bit of a love hate. And I'm not saying like they hate you. It's like this, but I'm feeling like, love and hate are essentially like the same energies. It's the same thing, but it's a different vibration. It's like an energy of, oh my goodness. It's like they loathe you, but they love you. It's like the fact that you're right, that you stood up for yourself, that you didn't tolerate them, that you called them out on their bullshit. But then they also know that you love them and care about them. Someone may have been hiding feelings as well. Look at that. The Eight of... Now, this is interesting. There's a card sticking out over here. And it's the exact same card. Just from a different deck. One is upright. One is reversed. I feel like this person goes back and forth. It feels like this is them kind of, writing a text to you, reaching out. You may have reached out to them before. I feel like this is them writing the text to you and then, like, hiding. No, this is more them, okay, I'm going to send it. And this is them kind of hiding. No, let me just focus on they're coming out as, like, very afraid to face you and to kind of declare feelings. The relationship may have been taboo. It could be for various reasons. It could be the family wants a certain type of this. There could be a mother or a father or a family dynamic that is very picky or choosy. There's a lot of pressure on them. It could be a same sex. It could be many things. The Star is here. This is them recognizing that you are their soulmate. There's a lot of love here. This Star more feels, though, a bit on the darker side, actually. It more feels like... I feel they need to build up the courage to approach you. So it's probably better that you two are not together right now. It's feeling like Spirit is trying to help. But they must... Spirit never interferes with free will. I feel like the universe, the angel, it's like there's an energy of them being a little closed off. And when they choose to open their eyes and really let the pain in, they're running away from that guilt, but it doesn't go away. Yeah. See, what I'm feeling, though, is it's more they're ignoring their intuition. Queen of Swords reversed. They're avoiding right now. King of Swords upright. You see, one is ready, the other one is not. There's an energy here of them not being able to face you just yet. To handle what would need to be said. One of you is like fully confident, the other not so. They still need time. The more they avoid it, see, they're very afraid to approach you, Virgo. I'm honestly feeling an energy, though, of like they just couldn't handle that you were right about certain things. Okay, so let me just get a final message for you, Virgo. Let me see, though, any action that past person will take. Let me just see. Okay, they're going to go through something. Five of Cups, Page of Swords. This is them kind of spying on you. I'm feeling like maybe you used to spy on them, but also I'm feeling like a birthday could have passed. Maybe you used to reach out to them on their birthday, and maybe you didn't this year and it hit them. Wow, Virgo's not playing games anymore. Yeah, that hurt though. That's what was needed though. You gave them completely the cold shoulder. That's what they deserved. You respected yourself, and it's making them kind of like love you more. Really value what they lost. Some people have to lose you in order to value you. If you keep giving it in, see, they're coming out as pages. This makes me feel like a cookie, an offer. All right, let me just get a final oracle card now. Yeah, they're watching you silently and kind of battling. So, good for them. The more they sit, the more it's going to hurt. All right, let me get an oracle card now for you, Virgo. Wow, look. Leo got this too. Reflection. And I shuffle these all the time. Give each other space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. What's this on the... Ooh, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. We also have here, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. There you will find true bliss. This is what I feel. It's almost like a union between your masculine and feminine energies. You created that balance. Okay, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And you also have this reverse. It's reverse, which for me, it says romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. When these specific ones come out reversed, it's almost like, for me, a more prominent message. I'm also feeling, though, too, that, like, romance, like, you're not, like, actively seeking it, but you're not pushing it away, either. But I do feel secret admirer. Okay, let me just get you an angel card. Hold on. This deck is a little buried. Oh. Okay. Please, dear angels, dear God, dear universe, please, for Virgo. Final message for Virgo. Ooh, the angel of relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes, and you will get what you want. This one's reversed. Look at that, God of the underworld. Something which no longer serves you, I feel here, ended. It says it's about to end. What I feel here is it ended. It's something that no longer serves you, ended. But there's also an energy here, too, with this reverse. There's an energy, if you look at his eyes, I feel here you have no problem now, with new people coming into your life, seeing them for who they are and not being afraid to end it. Things that are no longer good for you. Goddess of compassion. See, but that's what I feel is it's not out of self-interest. It's actually compassionate. Self-criticism is diminishing yourself. There's an energy here. It's even like, people who are, I don't know, low self-esteem and this kind of thing. You build them up a little, but if you see it's someone who's in a very negative cycle, you can only do so much. And because that will be very draining to you. Goddess of sacred power. You're being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. See, it's like an energy of helping people, but not becoming like caught in their own toxic cycles. Helping them to help themselves, not giving them the fish. Goddess of the sacred path, let go and trust your intuition. And I do feel it as your intuition working with your logic. When the two of those combine is when you're at your most powerful or most imbalanced. You're most wise, if that makes sense. Okay, you're wisest. All right, Virgo, I hope this reading resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love. And again, if you're interested in a private reading, please email me down below. Okay, that information is in the description box. All my love to you. Bye-bye now.